Max, going back to your recruitment, what made TCU kind of stand out to you?
Just the love and care that they had for me when I came up here. I had my top five, but I only visited two schools in high school, and it was a tough decision. But I had Coach Jones here; he was recruiting me heavily out of Memphis, so they showed me love, and they continue to show me love. So this is a good place to be.
You played so many different positions in high school. How hard was the transition to just become a full-time linebacker?
In the spring, I saw it a lot because I wasn't really used to playing one position. So not too many plays to be made. Like in high school, I was getting the ball every play, so I was trying to just make a play. But now I just got to do my job and shoot. Just it's different, but I just got to get something to get used to.
How was your job different in this defense compared to last year's defense?
This year we run a 4-2-5, so it's more pro style. So they got me coming off the edge. They got me in the box. They got me in the 3-tech. So it's many positions they got me playing. So I just think I have a great opportunity to get on the field and just make plays.
Talk a little bit about Coach Ken Wilson, what he's done with that position group, and what you've learned from him since he's been here.
Coach Wilson, that's my dog. Like he just always coaching. He coaches really hard. It's like a tough love, but he's a great coach. Probably one of the best coaches I've had as far as linebacker. And he just taught me so much, and I just really appreciate all the things that he does for this program. And he's turned our room into we have so many different players that can play at any given time. So as long as we stay ready, Coach Wilson gonna have us right for sure.
What's it been like learning? Like you mentioned, the guys in the room. Not only are they're talented, they're productive. They all got different styles. Johnny's different from Namdi, different from Caleb. What's it been like learning from all those veterans in there?
Really, just I had to take a step back in fall camp and just watch my guys just go out there and just learn from them and take some techniques from them as well because I'm new to playing linebacker. So just taking notes from Johnny, Caleb, Namdi, T. Cook, Shad, watching all those guys go out there and fly around. So just watching them play helped me become a better linebacker.
What has Coach Avalos and Coach Wilson kind of told you about how they feel you can help this defense and what they like about your game?
Coach Avalos and Wilson, they just, I'm a young guy, so they just want me to go out there, just know what I'm doing, and whatever my number called, just go out there and just ball. So I just make sure I know my playbook, make sure that I always give 100% effort, and just go make plays.
A couple guys in your class, you, Zach, Jamel, you guys are starting to kind of seem like you are moving up in rotation. I'm curious, what's the bond like between you and the rest of that 23 players?
I mean, it's tight. Like, we all, counting on each other. We feel like that we can make a strong impact on this team this year and ongoing years. So just keeping everybody encouraged and just knowing that when we get out there, we got to make a play.
If you had to describe this defense and its strengths, what would you start to talk about?
Man, shoot, we got people everywhere. We got fast guys on the back end, fast guys in the linebacker room. We got people on the D-line getting to that quarterback. So, I mean, we got strengths everywhere. So as long as we come together and play as a team, I feel like it can't nobody beat us.
With you playing so many different positions in high school, has that helped you at all, playing linebacker, just knowing the tendencies of what other positions are going to do?
Most definitely. I feel like in high school we ran kind of a pro-style offense in Memphis, so I just feel like playing offense and learning just how to pattern match and just taking away subtle movements from the offensive line or running back, and it just helped me a lot. Yes, sir.
How's it going up against the offense these last week or so in camp?
It's been pretty good. They give us a good look every single day. It's always competitive, and we always trying to one-up them every single day in camp. We just trying to better them, but also we trying to win the day every single day. So it's been competitive, but, defense, we got to get after them.
Going off of that, you line up against Trey Sanders every day. What were your first impressions of him, and what has he meant to this team the past few years?
Man, my first impression on Trey, that he different. He's a great athlete. He got good feet. He got great, excellent footwork. So just going versus him last year on scout team really helped me develop myself. And now it's just when we see each other, it's just he already know what it is. I know what it is. It's just steady competition.
Remind me for a second, are you related to Devin? Is that
Derek Carroll.
Derek,
yeah, that's my brother.
Your brother. What's it like to be here with your brother?
it's the most relieving thing in the world because coming here, it's far from Memphis. It's about an 8-hour drive, so I ain't really have no family, no friends, but I got my brother, so that's somebody I can always count on to be there for me whenever. And he just also somebody that can understand me and just remind me of home. So I really appreciate having my brother here alongside me.
Your dad kind of makes some frequent trips. I know he gets down here when he can. How big is that he makes those trips down here, whether it be for the spring game or just a random weekend?
Man, anytime any type of family can get down here, it just means the world to me. Like I said, I don't know anybody out here besides my teammates and stuff, but just having family come down here and support me all the time is just lovely. Especially my mom too. She always come down support. My sister, she going to school at LSU, so she try to get down here as much as she can. And then I have an oldest brother back in Memphis, so he'll come down here with my mom and dad for the games and stuff. So I just like seeing them as much as I can.
With the season opener less than 2 weeks away, are the days getting longer now?
Man, today was really like the first day of the in-season practice. So, I mean, the practice went smooth. I'm just trying to focus on my schoolwork, get that done so I can take care of everything else on the field.
So Sonny mentioned there was a lot of stuff to get accomplished that final day of fall camp over the weekend. Game management stuff, tablets were out there. Did it end on a high note for you and the team?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I can only speak for the defense because I play defense, but I feel like we ended on a high note. We made an identity for our defense, which is tough, fast, physical. So I think we ended fall camp on a good note. So we just got to keep stacking days, keep climbing, and just better ourselves each and every single day. So until that first game, so we can go to Stanford and just give it to them.
How would you compare the barbecue scenes in Memphis and Texas?
It's not even close. I promise you, it's not close. Memphis barbecue is better, but I feel like Texas, y'all got better brisket for sure. But everything else, Memphis.
Anything else for Max?
Yeah, what were your barbecue spots in Memphis?
True. You got Rendezvous, you got One and Only, Central Barbecue, Cozy Corner. I mean, it's a lot of barbecue places, but we also got wings. Y'all like wings, so y'all want to get some good wings. Memphis got great wings, so whatever.
What's that donut place? Gibson's?
Gibson Donuts. Oh my, I promise it's the best donuts you'll ever have. I promise. They got the Oreo donuts, the glazed donuts. They got the little twist. It's amazing.
Steven refuses to get barbecue here because he doesn't want to compare it.
He's a Memphis.
You can try it, but I promise you already know, like, it's not gonna compare. But you can. The brisket is fine.
I told y'all got better brisket than that.
It's fine.
What's the chicken place next to Gibson's?
Gus's.
Yeah.
Gus's fried chicken.
The guy who owned Gibson said Gus's was overrated.
Man, no.
He said Popeyes was better.
I took my teammates to Gus's my first week here. I took some of my teammates to Gus's. It's in off of Magnolia, I think. They said it was amazing. They still talk to me about it to this day. So, Memphis got a good rep out here, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you.
What was your own assessment of how you did in fall camp?
I think I did pretty good. I'm currently playing behind Caleb Fox. He's been a good mentor to me. Teaching me all the stuff that I need to do, and just keeping me locked in. And I also been playing behind Tommy, and he's been pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I just got that work now.
You played mostly in high school, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What was the transition like just going more into the interior for this defense?
It just showed that the coaching staff really believed in me because I'm kind of a bigger end. Well, I'm stronger than most of our other ends, so he just made me believe that I could play inside, which I've been doing pretty good at the beginning of this fall. I'm not, interior weight, but that hasn't really mattered so far.
How we feel? How's this defense different from last year's defense?
We're putting pressure on that QB for sure. Last year we wasn't, as a D-line, from a D-line standpoint, we're getting doubled a lot, and it just wasn't. I didn't think it was a very good fit for for the opponents that we were playing because we're playing a lot of air raid teams. So I just think this defense really stands a chance, to be one of the best defenses in the Big 12.
What's the overall message been from Coach Apples since he's been here?
Just determination and toughness, and just being mentally locked in, on your craft. He wants us all to be the best athletes we possibly can be, and the best men that we possibly can be. So, he's just teaching us accountability. Just keeping us right.
Every offseason, I don't know if you guys follow this, but every offseason there's always speculation or either movement with conference realignment. This school's going there and this school's going there. Do you as players pay any attention to that?
Not really. When we put the pads on, get on that field, it doesn't really matter who we play. We're gonna come out, play as hard as we can and try to do our best to get the win.
What's the bond like between you and some of the other guys in your class, like Marcus, Max, Chanel? You guys are kind of moving up the depth chart. I'm just curious, like, how close are you guys?
Oh, those are my dogs. We'll hang out, especially in the D-line room. Us freshmen that came in at the same time, we hang out all the time. We're roommates. We always spend time together. So I feel like our just chemistry and bond are like unmatched. And just in general with our whole class, we came in, we used to lift by ourselves. So, I just think our class we have a close bond, tight relationship.
How do you find like that balance between? I know you guys want to play, but I'm sure you also know you need to learn and develop. Like, how do you find that balance between being patient, but obviously still want to be out there helping the team?
I guess it's just can you repeat that question one more time? Just
basically, how do you find balance between being patient for your moment while also, I guess, kind of staying ready, being ready for that opportunity in case you do get called up to the game?
Just in college football, you never know what's going to happen. Somebody can get hurt at any time. So just knowing that you just got to be prepared at all times. Stay ready, get those mental reps, as a coach would like to say. Just get mental reps, and if you get those, then you should be fine.
How good do you feel like this defensive line could be this year for you guys?
I think we could be one of the best D lines in college football in general. There's just the way that Avalos is setting us up, with our schemes and our pressures. I just think our D line is going to be unmatched. I think it's going to be pretty hard for our O line to stop us. It's coming up here.
Speaking of offensive lines, you've had probably one of the best looks at TCU's O line this fall camp. What's your assessment of how good or what their strengths are at this point?
Their strengths, I feel like they move very well. Laterally, we run a really good mid zone, all that, and I think our run game is just pretty good. They have good run blocking techniques. Just with the pass blocking, it's just kind of hard to stop us. We've been applying so many new schemes and stuff that they haven't seen before, and I guess it's just new to them. But I think they're going to hold up pretty good this year. We got Ben, who should be starting this year, maybe under Bless. Bless is a great leader as an O lineman. He helps leads us too as D lineman, as just a big in general. So I think our O line room should be good.
You guys think you're ahead of schedule with less than 2 weeks, or just kind of right on track preparing for Stanford?
I think we've been taking it slow. I'm not gonna say we're ahead of schedule. I think we're just right there, right at the perfect moment. We've just been building up to how we want to building our identity. Yeah, we've just been building our identity, and I just think we're right on track on where we need to be at.
What's it like being coached by Coach Chapman?
It's real fun, man. J-Mac, he likes to crack jokes, but he's also serious when he needs to be. He's a great motivator. He's always in my butt. Pause. He's always but he's always like, how do I say this? He's always is trying to force me to be great. Even when I don't want to, even when I'm tired, he's telling me you got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. He's always pushing me to be the best that I can be, which I know I can be.
How much has practice been about just getting ready for the season so far, as opposed to now getting closer to the first game and preparing for Stanford?
Practice, before it's always been good. It's always been good on good. We've always been playing against our best O linemen. Now that we're starting to get into the scouts or again starting to prepare for the other teams, I just think that practice is going perfectly fine. We've been hitting a lot during fall camp, so I think we should be good for this upcoming game. That makes sense.
Showing some good things in spring camp and obviously out here in fall camp and moving up the depth chart. What do you assess that to? What's the biggest thing that's been different this year compared to last year, other than just being a true freshman?
Like I said, it's this new defense, man. The new defense, they're putting me in a lot of different positions to where I can go make plays. I can go be that true playmaker that like I was in high school. So, yeah, I just think that's what it is. Just a new defense. It's allowing me to make plays. Yeah.